Hello class, what an exciting lesson we are having today. We're creating fun masks on a paper plate like this one. This looks like a bird mask. Isn't that incredible? And this is an example by a student. His name is Hunter. And Hunter is an excellent artist. And do you love his mask? And you're going to make your own as well. And this is another great example. This artist is Michaela. She shared with me that on next class she's gonna do pink hair. She didn't get a chance to finish her hair yet this class. But look at all the pretty glitter she was able to apply to her mask, and it's staying really well. And that's her signature. And we have a few more I can show you. There's a student. This one is Jaylon. I think this one is Camden. Can't read that for sure. This mask has 3 eyes and a silly face. And here student was finishing up with the hair. Okay then. So he's gonna finish next class. I think he got 2 plates though. We'll fix that later. And Damien's mask. And these were oil pastels. Doesn't that look awesome? You can use your crayons as well. And here a student changed their mind at the end of the class. So they already had a face, but they're gonna change it and they'll do it over. And here, student Liam was not done too. We're gonna all finish up together. And here, this student didn't want to use the holes. He or she, let me see, Jalen, she wanted to glue the hair on like this way, and it's holding pretty nice. So that's another way to do it. Okay, let's make a mask together. And before we get started, think about what kind of mask you would like to create. And I would like to give credit to this wonderful book I purchased at Barnes and Nobles called Make a Face Sticker Pad by Melissa and Doug. So I got the inspiration from the stickers here on these pages. And so there is 20 pages and 5 sticker sheets. That would not be enough for the whole school of 525 students, but since we don't all need to use stickers, we can actually use copies. So we made some copies that we are able to use with some of our students in class. So thank you so much for that wonderful book, and it would be perfect for home and smaller group of students to use at home, because then we would otherwise run out of stickers and students would be upset not getting sticker they want. So this way we prevent that. But I love this book and I totally recommend that to parents at home and homeschool kids. This is a wonderful book. And so let's get started. Okay, so what we're gonna need now is a paper plate, and it is artist's choice if you want to use the inside for your mask, like these 2 students, or if you rather use the outside, like some of the other students did. This is inside. Jaylon used the outside of the paper plate. So it's up to you. You make that artistic choice of whatever appeals best to you for your special mask, okay? So I really like this look. I'm gonna keep this one right here as an inspiration, and I think I'll do my paper plate as an example on the inside, but again, it is your choice. You're gonna need some cutouts, so we are gonna get some sheets or recycled cutouts right here to choose from. And I'm gonna start picking up some of the things I'm interested in. of these silly faces, Makeup a Face stickers by Melissa and Doug. Melissa and Doug, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. Okay, so I have my mouth, maybe some eyes. See what I have here. Let's take this eye. And we practice safe cutting. We don't play with scissors. We just cut what we need and then move on. Maybe a mustache. Another eye. Okay. And I can paint on some other elements too. If I don't like a nose that's here and I want to paint or draw my own nose, I can do that easily. So we are done cutting and selecting. Another variation also would be I could select eyes or nose from a person. They're usually tiny. This would be better for a really, really, really small face. For example, if I cut this here, I'll show you. It is kind of too small to do on a large scale like this paper plate, but it would be perfect if you wanted to use it for our Kindness Challenge trading cards, which is another video. And for that one, you can visit a link, and I will link this for all of us at the end of the video, so you can visit how we can collage smaller elements to a trading card like this size, okay? When you have smaller things. But if I see a bigger face, well, this would be a good superhero card. It could be a superhero card. I'm always thinking about an art activity I can do with my students. This would be a nice collage too. Mainly the figures are too small. And here, Birds and Blooms magazines. These would be a beautiful collage to add if you wanted, like a bird sitting on your mask's face. There's lots of birds, absolutely pretty. So another video that I will link in the description is the abstract Picasso inspired collages. And the video I am referring to is another video that the picture is gonna look more like this, and we did have more realistic photos that were size appropriate, so it wouldn't be a tiny face on the paper plate. And I will link that video at the ending slide of this video so you can check it out. This Picasso inspired self-portrait. This is a portrait of me, Miss Kramer, and I signed it Miss Kramer, and you can see the video on that link. Okay, let's get back to our special collage. I'm gonna put this one here. All right, so I have my cutouts and I have my inspiration art. I got my paper plate. I'm gonna see how I'm gonna arrange my collage. Maybe a little sideways. It's funny. Move your eyes around anyway and you see what kind of silly expressions you can make. Look at this one. Kind of gloomy. Oh my God, what happened? Or kind of mad. What happened? Wow. So the placement of the eyes kind of changed the personality a lot, doesn't it? See this one. See, each one feels a little different. And also, so funny. And I think the best thing is just to keep playing with your placement until you decide what kind of mask you would like to make. I have a Cyclops here. I think I'm gonna make a Cyclops. I want my mask to be different. Okay, I have a Cyclops. Do I want the mustache? Could be a beard. Could be a piece of hair. Beard. No. Perhaps here. What do you think? No. See, so it takes a while for an artist to decide what they want to do. And that's perfectly fine. So I chose these three. And so now I will choose my colors. So you will use your crayons, but they reflect a lot in our art on white paper, and they look really, really not so saturated. They look kind of washed out. Like the color is not as bright. So I am going to use oil pastels. And some other classes also will be able to use oil pastels too. This one is upside down. Let me see. Okay. I've got my oil pastels right here. So I am going to use them to make the video colors much brighter. Okay, so my Cyclops is going to have a blue face and maybe he's going to have some tribal markings, purple. What else do you think would look good? How about some red? Some red would be nice. And if your crayon is like this, don't be scared to peel it. My oil pastel is also tiny, but it still works. So I peeled it so I could use it better. Okay, so how about we give him a big one, large red eye. So, let's see. Okay, and I think maybe we'll give him some yellow and red. Maybe blending into orange. Our primary colors. Awesome. How about we add some more yellow around here? Look how the yellow created green when I'm blending over the blue. And look how the yellow created orange when I'm blending over the red. Awesome. I'll do the same on the other side. That's fun. I think I'm ready to glue my eye so it doesn't keep switching. And so I can choose which way I want to glue it. I think I'll glue it this way. And if I wanted to complement the eye, I could give it a large lid like so and outline it. So it looks like it fits better. And if you didn't put enough glue like me here and it's peeling off, just add more glue. There you go. All right, we're almost done. I'm gonna put a little bit of dark blue. I'll do these mask-like lines. And I'm following my outlines of my circle, giving my mask a round face. Keep giving straight lines like that. And if you don't want any nose, you don't have to have a nose, or you can draw your nose. If you want an element of drawing on top, you can draw your nose if you don't like the cutout nose. In my case, I think I'm gonna leave the nose out now that I'm looking at it. I'm just gonna draw my nose. And put some glue. There we go. And for contrast, I am gonna use more of the yellow orange colors just to make it nice and bright. I'm going carefully around my mouth so I don't get colors where I don't want them to be. And I'm gonna color it all in. I'm not gonna leave any white places. I'm gonna color everything, all the white spaces. And I think I put too much glue here, so remember we do have a large tray of all kinds of yarns and cutouts and papers that each table will get, so don't forget to use it, and don't forget to get creative with your own ideas. Maybe he's gonna have a beard, so I am going to add some elements here. And that was a large thunder. If that camera picked it up. It's raining outside here. It is storming. Tropical storms in Florida. We've been having rain, a lot of rain in the month of September and end of August. It's kind of a season. So I'm adding a cool little beard. Now I'm thinking, I think I would like a mustache for him, like right here. Instead of using the paper mustache, I think I'm gonna cut out some of this yarn and give my Cyclops a brown mustache, like this. I'll cut it in half, and I'll have to put enough glue to glue this in. And I'm gonna finish putting a little bit more of the yellow yarn for his beard. And you can choose any colors, like green beards too. Don't limit your choices just by something realistic, because it can be imaginary mask. It doesn't have to be based on something real. It can be just completely not real. And then, now that I am almost done, I am going to right now cut the paper plate, and then I'm gonna get to cut the paper plate around my mask. So, and then we are going to also, if I wanted to, and I'm going to do that, I'm gonna create some holes with this punch cut, and I am going to feed some yarn through to make it look like he has hair growing. Now I can do it this way and point down, or I can also glue it on like I showed you. So we can glue it on or tie it on right here. And so just to tie, you're just going to cross and tie one knot. You can tie two knots if you like, and just fold it any way you want. It could be hanging down or facing up. It's up to you. And it doesn't have to be all one color. If you want your mask to have each one a different color, you can add that, or you can add two different colors in the one, like I'm doing here. I'm gonna do two colors in one. See that? And then you can finish doing your hair. And the last thing, you can cut around your mask like so. What you don't need, maybe I'll cut that off too. And I'm gonna just cut off what I don't need, and ta-da, voila. I'm gonna call this done because of the video being already 20 minutes, but you're gonna finish yours. And I think it turned out so fun, and we had so much fun in art class, and I can't wait to see how your mask is gonna turn out. Now is your turn.